Hello everybody, Frankie Dave back again on YouTube. Okay guys, this is the update build report number 2 for my second entry for Craig Huffs WW1 biplane group build, featuring my Roden 1/72 scale Fokker D7. Okay guys, as a reply to my commenters on this on the last update I had, I want to tell you guys, this kit is, so far I'm not too impressed with Roden kits. Although the airplane looks superb from the point of view from the camera and everything, man, but when it comes to building this little fart in the wind, I'll tell you one darn thing, there's a lot of fit issues on this thing. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking when they produced this kit. They must have got together some kind of a think tank and just kind of said, well, what the hell, they'll figure it out. Kit and boxed, yeah, I figured out all right. It's a bummer of a kit. But anyway, guys, I'm not trying to trash out the company. I'm just not too pleased with the kit. Of course, you got a lot of great builders out there yourselves, fellas, who are pretty familiar with Roden. And I'm old school. I'm more or less full with the ones that I'm pretty much familiar with and know how to deal with them. But these new kits nowadays, how they come in the market nowadays, you got a lot of good ones coming in. You got a lot of ones out there, especially like Roden, which is a pretty new company. They've been out for a little while, not too long. And their kits are not pretty inferior compared to the other new releases that have come out from other manufacturers. But getting back to this kit, guys, I had to, on the kit, for locating holes, there was no locating holes at all in the fuselage. The fuselage has been misaligned. I had to put them on there, dry fit them. The best way I can to achieve a good fit, make sure that everything was lined up as best as possible. And once that was achieved, it was all filing and sanding and filling done. So there's just a little filler, just a very smidgen amount, mostly on the undersurfaces, especially when the bottom wing fits to the fuselage. Now the biggest issue of this kit, fellas, in general, is the locating holes for the it's the bottom wing, how it fits to the bottom of the fuselage. Now right here, as I turn this thing over on its back very gingerly without breaking this thing is very fragile. You fart the wrong way, this thing will blow apart. But right here, it's especially right here, fellas. I'll zoom in a little bit here, guys. Especially in this area, right in here. This area here, with this wing here, was too thin from here. We had a wing root right here, and wing root here was recessed, and it's supposed to fit in the fuselage. But this part of the wing was too narrow. So I had to take 1 millimeter off on each side of the wing roots for to be able to achieve a fit. But of course, it presented some kind of a gap there after it was been filed and sanded down and buffed out. It still left a little imperfection, so it was filled in with filler. That's the only filler this thing needs. And also, guys, looking at the perspective of this kit right here too, is you got your interplane and your cabin struts. The holes, this strut here, this is the correct place where the cabin strut fits to the top wing. I had to re-drill a hole there. The other hole, the existing hole that came with the kit, was actually more like a dimple that's supposed to represent a locating hole. It was over here. So I sanded all those out with a sanding stick and wet and dry sandpaper using water. I went ahead and re-drilled the holes to accept the interplane and the cabin struts. The main undercarriage assembly was no sweat, no problem at all. The rest of the airplane went together pretty well, folks. It's just the biggest problem is just the misalignment of the fuselage. The bottom wing was way too narrow to accept the wide fuselage, and locating holes for the interplane and cabin struts. I added seat belts to the seat, as you guys noticed from before. And we'll turn around this way. The engines had all been painted. I had got it all masked off using my favorite masking material, tissue, with a little moisture in it, a little spit, a little water. You make that tissue conform any shape you want it. And it's a good masking agent, guys. I highly recommend it. Tape is good too, folks, but kits like this in general, most models I do build, I use that's my tissue anyway. So right now this airplane has been completely primed. It's ready for the final paint schedule, which calls for white, a flat white, a matte white color. That's the chosen color that Herman Goring chose for the flying circus of his personal Fokker D7, and it's a very beautiful looking airplane, guys. I can say the airplane's very decent, but the kit stinks. But when it comes to Roden kits, folks, this is about the second Roden kit I've ever built. The first one was the C-124 Globemaster, which I done for Speedy 197, Mark's, I believe it was Cold War aircraft, or 1960 aircraft. One of the two anyway, folks. I had that Globemaster. Now, that Globemaster had a lot of fit issues too, and also presented some problems. And I was kind of hoping in mind maybe Roden, that's just a fluke of a kit. Maybe all their kits are good. But the box art in general, folks, and everything else looks really superb, you know. But when you start getting down to the bare facts of assembling the model, then you realize what you're getting yourself into. So this is 99 and 9/10 done. I didn't glue the wheels on, fellas, so I can be able to paint. I can airbrush them, and also I can paint the rims on them. So I have to worry about that. But this is a good airplane kit. It's a good kit, and anybody who wants an ultimate challenge and wants to do something besides fool around with Revell or Airfix, the rest of them, Roden's for you. Now the airplane, once the airplane has overcome all the fit issues that came down with this kit, once it's all done, it goes together very, very reasonably well, and it looks very good. But these things are very fragile. They don't take much to break these, and they're very tiny and very small, as you can see right here. I kid you not, guys, this is the smallest airplane I have in my collection. Of all the collections that I've got right now, this is the smallest one I've got. And you know something? I kind of like these little small World War I wonders. They pose a very good must for the World War I collector. And there's so many of these out there on the market that have different color schedules on it. And they vary, and they really build up into excellent looking subjects when they're completed. But guys, when it comes to when it comes down to the World War I range, this kits of this caliber in general is, I highly recommend you either stick with the Revell or stick with Airfix, because those kits there, they may be ancient in a lot of respects, but they go together very, very reasonably well, without a fuss, without a muss. And once they're all done, they look very, very well when they're finished. Very well when they're done. So the ultimate challenge in these little things is doing the rigging. So the rigging will be done with this. It'll be done with fuse wire. Now when I get done, I got a piece of wood I got rolled. It's a round, a disc type display piece of wood right there. It's rounded. I got a whole center hole cut out ready for it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start building a whole herd of these little jobs. Just something different, fellas. You know, I got so many models and so much things going on, and I say I'm gonna do this and say I do that. Pretty soon something calls me, and I am doing something else. So like this right now, I should be working on my Arizona and everything else, and here I am working around with a 1/72 scale job, but it's something different, folks. You know, I got a lot of plastic. It's calling on me too, and so I'm going to start building cars and plastic and get my model ships going. So anyway, guys, this is a very beautiful looking airplane. I enjoy it very much, and the kit stinks, like I said, but overall, once finished, it's done. So on the next video of this, fellas, it's going to be the final reveal. It's going to be completely done. And that'll be that. Okay, guys, next video is going to be my Junkers 52, the Tante Jew, or Iron Auntie. And that's going to be the next video on that. And the next thing, I'll start having some other videos coming up. I have my Arizona coming up and a few other ones. And so I got a lot of good stuff coming your ways, guys. In spite of model shows and a video strapped on top of my tugboat, I got some good stuff coming up. I got a lot of things I like to be able to be doing. And I'm getting to enjoy this camera I got right here instead of using the other one. It may take a long time for it to load up, but I'll tell you one thing. At least there's audio in it. The only thing that's missing is my mug. So I can do that on the webcam. Well, anyway, guys, I'm about done right here. This is going to complete the update build report number 2 for Craig Huffs World War I biplane group build. This is my second entry of the Roden 1/72 scale Fokker D7, Herman Göring's Splendid Flying Circus #1 type aircraft that they used with the colorful flying circus. And hey, I might start another one. I'm thinking about starting another one. This is going to be an airfix kit. I'm making an inbox review of that too. So anyway, guys, I got a lot of things going through my mind right now. And it's getting to be winterish outside, so I got lots and lots of stuff, and lots of time, and lots of models, and lots of videos. So they all work hand in hand. Okay, guys, it's time for you to get off right here. There's enough chatter. And so I got the next video coming up will be the Tante Jew. And I'll have an inbox review of another biplane I'm going to be doing. And we'll get that going. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day signing off. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and may God bless and happy modeling. Remember, keep Mama happy. You don't make her happy, she'll take the glue away from you, and you'll be in a world of misery. So you guys don't want to go there. Okay, guys, I'd like to, one more time again, this is Frankie Day signing off. May God bless, and I love you guys very much. You guys are the greatest. And happy modeling, and we'll catch you guys in the next vid. Bye, boys. Take care. Frankie Day signing off. Bye, man.